Have you had it with your relationship? You'd never admit it to anyone, but at times you are so angry and frustrated, you secretly wish your spouse were dead. Ring a bell? Here are 5 Stoic ways to turn your relationship around. Number 1. Listen with intent. Stoic philosopher Seneca, advisor to the Emperor Nero, quoted, "One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. Feeling important starts by being heard, while frustration and anger comes from not being understood. You've both been trying so hard to get your point across, you don't even hear each other anymore." True understanding shows in your response. That response never ever starts with a but. The word but negates everything your partner just said. For example, I agree with you, but. I love you, but. Sure, I trust you, but. Without knowing why, your partner is going to respond in anger when you use the word but. The same goes for the words always and never. Both are gross exaggerations. No one actually does, says, or has something forever. Do they really never? You fill in the blank. You'll realize it's just not true, and these words only add fuel to the fire. To get into a new habit, agree to put $1 in the pot for every time you use but, always, and never. With everyone throughout your daily routine, taking the kids to school, out shopping, or having after-work drink, you'll be astounded at how quickly your pot will grow. Number 2, don't criticize. This is by far the most difficult thing to do in any relationship. Every time you're about to complain, criticize, or bring up the past, hold your tongue, be still. Marcus Aurelius compares criticism to an inferno. Keep at it, as a blazing fire takes whatever you throw on it and makes it light and flame. Instead of firing away the complaint, role play in your head. Out loud is even better to truly feel the emotion and severity. Run the dialogue in the opposite direction. When you argue against yourself, you'll come to realize that your point is as meaningless as your partner says it is. Critical remarks left unsaid make the other person feel at ease with you. He or she will slowly start to relax. It's similar to an abused dog, always wondering when the next hit is going to happen. It takes time for the dog to relax with its new owner. Taking this giant step over and over again will make your partner drop their guard and want to reciprocate in a compassionate or even a romantic way. While the Stoics' fundamental belief was letting go of what you cannot control, the way you respond to any situation is very much within your control. We watch daily on the news how the wrong response can elicit serious road rage or make someone go postal. Your response is within your control. Number 3, sincerely believe you want to work at this. Think back. You're with your partner for a reason. When you got together, you had much in common. You couldn't keep your hands off each other. Your thoughts were on the other, more than on yourself. Don't be on the edge of your seat and ready to jump every time the conversation doesn't go your way. A great way to turn things around is to start using the word how. How can we make it work? The former slave and great philosopher Epictetus once said, "Wherever a man is against his will, that to him is a prison." If you really want your relationship to work, your tone of voice is genuine, a tone of concern and empathy. If you feel like you're in prison and have an attitude of it won't work out anyway, you're going to exude an inmate's attitude. Number 4, do nice stuff like you used to do. This is another super difficult thing to do in a struggling relationship. You want your partner to treat you right and offer to do nice things for you, without strings attached. Your spouse wants the same thing. You're both at an impasse. Who makes the first move? The Buddha taught to give up anger, to give up pride, and ultimately free yourself. Swallowing your pride is tough to do. You feel like you're giving in, you feel weak. Yet in doing so, you're changing the dynamics of your struggling relationship. You're saying, I'm here for you as I used to be. I want to do nice things for you without wanting anything in return. Do something unexpected. Sure, there's nothing wrong with date night. It's very planned and structured. But instead, bring home his favorite beer, the stuff you're always telling him he drinks too much of. Take care of that chore before she asks. Coordinate his buddies and gift him an intro Hardy lesson. Take care of the kids and arrange for her girlfriends to organize a flamenco workshop evening. Make it genuine. You should know the requirements by now. Number 5, accept that change takes time. Your relationship took a while to tumble down the slide. It's going to take time and a tremendous amount of effort to get back on track. Epictetus quoted that nothing great is created suddenly, any more than a bunch of grapes or fig. If you tell me that you desire a fig, I answer you that there must be time. Let it first blossom, then bear fruit, then ripen. To keep on track, set up a private Alexa routine to remind you twice daily. Don't criticize and do nice things like you used to. Nice actions cause nice returns. Cliché and unfortunately not always the case. Mostly though, good begets good. Patience is key. Just as Gandhi got beaten up once in a while, even though he was a firm believer of nonviolence, you may have to endure some responses based on old triggers. Don't take the bait. Be like the Stoic Marcus Aurelius, who said, "The best answer to anger is silence." In the end, your persistence will pay off and dynamics will turn around. Thanks for watching. I hope this helped your situation.